Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Tarana here, Master Weaver of Mystery Suspense Thrillers and Broadcaster of Astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly update, so it ranges from the day until the 28th. So I implore you to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign video, as it paints a clearer picture of what you'll actually be dealing with as a whole this week. Now, if you don't know your natal chart and you want a natal chart analysis or even a tarot reading, I am available for that. Don't hesitate to contact me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com, or you can simply, that's by email, or you can simply Facebook Messenger me. Either one, I'm available. This month, Mental Chatter Musings has the honor of highlighting or spotlighting none other than creative genius and Essence bestselling author Tashonda Whitaker and her newest novel, Roleplay. I implore you to dive into the ebook, audio, or paperback version of Roleplay. If you check out the newsletter, this month's newsletter, you will see a sneak peek, not one but two, into Roleplay. One to listen to and one to actually read. So you can delve into those before taking on the full Monty. Pun intended, definitely. Now, as far as our book giveaway for the month of August, we are featuring a couple of other authors, one being Untamed and her novel, Never Again, No More. Actually, part 4 is out for pre-order if you want to check that out as well. And my novel, Deadliest Intuition. It's my newest psychological thriller, which actually, it was nominated for Best Plot Twist in the LCA 21 Awards. If you don't know about the LCA 21 Awards, you can go to Facebook and all capital letters in the search bar, type in LCA 21, 21 in numbers, and vote, or LCA 21 Awards vote or something like that, and the voting post should pop up where you can vote for Deadliest Intuition for Best Plot Twist. Please and thank you. I am so honored to even be listed with the people I am listed with. I appreciate everyone who gave me the chance to get there. And please definitely vote for Deadliest Intuition for Best Plot Twist. Diane Rambert will be back on Clubhouse Diamond's World next Sunday with author Quan to discuss his novel Animal 5. I see you reading and chatting every Friday. They still have Freestyle Friday, where you can check out impromptu freestyles from authors that go according to the lady's choosing. If you wanted to actually be an artist in Freestyle Friday, you can contact Ebony Evans, the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Now let's get into why we're here. We're here to talk about the week of the 22nd through the 28th, where we have not only the full moon in Aquarius, which is today, so you guys should be doing your manifesting tonight, definitely. The energies are good for 3 days, but you should be doing that. I would advise you to do it tonight. I know I'm doing mine tonight. In addition to that, we have the sun moving into Virgo. The sun moving into your sector of self, Virgo, for you. Okay, it's still about work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, but mainly for you, it's about self. And because it's right across from that area where Saturn and Jupiter is, in your area of work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others and small pets even, you have some big things going on. Something is culminating there in that area. Now, today, on the 22nd, the sun is in Leo at 29 degrees. This is where complaining or dwelling over small petty things can be highlighted. Don't focus on what's going wrong. At the very least, try to do something about it if you must. Now, like I said, this is opposing your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So you should be good there. But you might want to watch out for your things going on behind the scenes. Maybe even gossiping about people behind the scenes, because you could be, seen as complaining, dwelling over things, being petty and things like that. So you want to be mindful of that, because it's aspecting your sector of secret, sacrifice, solitude, and it's aspecting it around communication and your networks of people. And the other square is through long distance travel, your education and skills, and your what you think and what you preach. So you want to be mindful of not coming off to people like that. And you could also find out about somebody maybe said something about you or gossiped about you or something like that, and it might upset you. So try not to be in that way or let that bother you. Now, on the upside, Mars in your sign is trining Uranus and Taurus around that 14-degree mark. So if you have any placements between 11 and 17 degrees, this could bring you a blessing as it pertains to what you think and what you preach. And it could really shock you, the blessing that actually comes your way. Okay. It's about long education and skills as well. And it might be coming at a distance from you. Now, at the same time, Venus in Libra is trying the North Node in Gemini here in series, rather. So Venus in Libra trying the North Node in Gemini, dealing with Ceres as well. Now, Ceres is about fostering. It's about, nurturing things, nurturing projects, people, whatever it is. And for you, this is about nurturing career. This is the area you should be nurturing right now. And there's a blessing that could come into you due to career in personal finances or in personal resources. Some resource is lent to you. Okay. And that if you have any aspects between that, it could bring you a shocking blessing between that 11 and 17 degrees. At the same time, we were talking about Libra. So yeah, personal finances and career, something coming your way. Okay. That's on Sunday. Now, that being said, let's talk about the full moon, what you're actually dealing with because of the full moon. Now, it's aspecting you as far as your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, but it's right on the cusp of partnerships for you. So it's going to go off into that too. Something is going to culminate with a work partnership or where you can be of service to others, work, health, daily routines, and things like that. It's going to come to you during this 2-week moon cycle. Now, the full moon is here to award those who are honest and hardworking, where you've expressed mastery of skills. This angle awards blessings into your Libra and Gemini placements. So anything as far as personal finances and career, you're going to get a blessing within the next couple of weeks, especially if you're anywhere around that 29-degree mark of Aquarius, like 26 through 29 and going over into Pisces up to 3 degrees. Okay, you want to look at your angles and see if you have that. If you have any placements in Aries or Sagittarius, that's going to bring you opportunities and assistance. And the opportunities and assistance is going to have to do with shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things that you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy. Okay. And this is all as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. You being of service to other people with shared finances, you having that chance to do that. You maybe even working on something you're passionate about through work and making shared finances. All finances that are going to help the home. This could have to do with a home-based business. You could get assistance through home and family due to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Say you need to get to work. Someone could help you to get to work. What if you need a job? Someone could be paying you under the table and offer you a job or offer you to help them out or do something. You could get assistance during your daily routines through home and family. Maybe you need to get taken somewhere because something is up with your car or something like that. So you have somebody in home and family help you out, or they help you out. Those things could be happening for you for the next 2 weeks, with things culminating in those areas. Now, as I said, it's on the cusp of Pisces, so it's going to square Ceres and Gemini, soon after. And Ceres and Gemini is about fostering career. So you have some type of delusions within relationships, within career, that's kind of holding you back. You're holding some type of delusions within some type of relationship that you deal with in career. You want to watch out for that, and it can get stronger for you around this full moon. Now, in the evening, the sun is going to move into your sign at 0 degree. Okay, and that'll apply for the Monday the 23rd as well. It'll be at 0 degree. The sun will. Social events are the focus. So you want to try to mix it up, have fun, within reason, of course. The blessings that you'll have for this next 30 days because of the sun being in your sign starting on Monday, well, really starting on Sunday night, are going to be straight to your image. And it's going to be because of what you think and preach, your education and skills, as well as long distance travel. Now, romance, creative endeavors, and children are directly aspecting that with blessings as well. So what you preach and what you think as far as your works, your creative works, can bring people towards you, can pull people towards you from a distance, okay? You might be traveling to see your kids could be traveling from school to see you. Or you might be traveling with a romantic partner, or even your kids for a vacation. This might be something that you action. You just have those blessings between long distance travel, education, and skills, and what you think and preach in the romantic sphere, in the creative sphere, and with your children. Okay, for the next 30 days. Now, the assistance and opportunities that are going to be highlighted for you and coming your way for the next couple of days have to do with friends and social groups, people that are in your networks of people that can help you expand your reach. They could be assisting you in expanding your reach, okay, communicating with you. People could put out communication where they're shouting you out and giving you some type of help or expansion by word of mouth, by communication. Okay, people could be assisting you even with short distance travel if you need to get from point A to point B, like I said, or you could be assisting others with that. Your networks of people, neighbors, siblings, they can all show up for you now with assistance for this next 30 days. Now, the only thing you have to worry about as far as the sun illuminating you right now for the next 30 days is going to be home and family and career. Just you and your relationships and home and family and career might see some delusions between each other, illusions, and you might need to work on that. Too many lower vibrational tendencies going on in home and family, and maybe even a home-based business because it's directly aspecting that Gemini area. You're just going to, you're just going to have to communicate more, but communicate in a better way. And think before you speak, because if you're harboring some type of delusions about partnerships or about people, you want to work on those. You're going to have a little more issues with those during these next, under this full moon, at least for the next few days or so, because it's going to be move over to Pisces, and it's going to be there in that area, and it's going to be square in your career. Okay. Now, like I said, be social and things like that. Now, on the 23rd also, Venus is in Libra. Now, this is a single transit. I'm talking about just the 23rd, even though the sun in your sign goes for 30 days and all that stuff applied to it. On the 23rd, I think that's Monday, Venus is in Libra. It's trining Saturn in Aquarius, okay, around the 8-degree mark. So it's affecting about 5 to 12 degrees. The goal is having to do with partnerships, okay, friends, social groups. It could bring favor in romance, finances, and pleasurable times. Now, this is about you, your finances, your personal finances, your resources, some type of blessing coming your way through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, okay? Now, the moon in Pisces on the 23rd is going to be squaring the nodes in Gemini. And, in Gemini, Ceres is there, which promotes fostering. The North Node is there, pushing you towards your highest aspirations. Lilith is there. She's about your basic instincts. And if all of that is squaring some of your partnerships, something with you in partnerships is not vibing in career, because Gemini is your career sector, or you're feeling like it's not vibing because this is where the moon is. So you're harboring some type of illusions or delusions there. Okay, the South Node is in Sagittarius. Now, the Sagittarius is the other area that squares there, and that's home and family. Illusions and delusions in home and family, or some type of deceit or something like that, something undercover. You have to mind your lower vibrational tendencies and really look in on things in those areas, especially around this moon. Tuesday the 24th, the sun is in Virgo at 1 degree. While you're focusing on strategy and paying attention to the details, remember to consider the emotional side of matters. If you lack compassion, you could find yourself by yourself. In other words, move forward with clear-sighted compassion so that you can get things done with a gentle hand. With the moon in Pisces conjunct Neptune in those last 10 degrees of Pisces, but opposing Mercury in Virgo around 21 degrees, this is about challenging communication related to illusions, delusions, and your intuition. Pause before you open your mouth and think. That's on Wednesday as well, before you make any decisions, okay? Because Mars is already in your sign, creating energy and challenges. Okay, this is about Mercury, challenges to communication, challenges to skills, and things like that because of delusions within relationships. So you want to be mindful of that. On Wednesday, the sun is in Virgo at 2 degrees of your sign. This is about highlighting where you need to really think things through and put in the work. But your mind could, like I said, be playing tricks on you on Wednesday. So if you have a decision that has to be made, maybe you should not jump right into it. Maybe you should think about it first and decide, do I want to do this? Or do I want to say this or whatever? Just be mindful of that. Ceres is conjunct the North Node in Gemini, imploring you to foster relationships or foster your career, nurture your career at 6 degrees. Okay, you're going to be really feeling that if you have placements between 3 and 9 degrees. This is about what you mean to accomplish with children, or not necessarily with your children, but what you mean to accomplish with people in career. Okay, you want to foster those relationships. Also on the Wednesday, I believe this is Wednesday, the moon in Aries is conjunct Chiron. Okay, so it trines the South Node in Sagittarius while opposing Venus in Libra. There's nothing wrong, or there's healing coming in, under the guise of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about. So it's conjunct in that area. It's conjunct Chiron, Aries is, or the moon in Aries. So you're feeling like that healing is coming along with those shared finances and creating endings for you and new beginnings with things you're passionate about. But with it trining home and family and opposing a Libra, where your personal finances are and resources and Venus is, you could go overboard. The pleasure could get to you. You might be too gluttonous or be self-soothing by spending or overdoing it by giving and things like that. So that could put you in the negative. So be careful of doing that on Wednesday. Hold off on big decisions as far as purchases too, that day. Now on Thursday, the 26th, the sun is in Virgo at 3 degrees. That's where the sun is happy on Thursday. You could even elevate your status in the world, or at least amongst those you are of service to. Okay, maybe you could make a big purchase on Thursday. Maybe Thursday is the day you should do that, because your sign is trining your transformation in Capricorn. That's your transformation in the area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So communication about romance, creative endeavors, and children could be on the menu for you on that day. Okay, because it definitely is aspecting your sign and your transformation as to what it is you master. Thursday is also a good day for Libra because it's opposing Chiron and Aries at 12 degrees. So if you have any placements between 9 and 15 degrees, you are going to get some type of healing through a blessing in romance, finances, or pleasure that has to do with personal finances and resources. So if you have any placements between 9 and 15 degrees in Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, those are where you're going to have those blessings at in your chart. Okay. Now on Friday, the 27th, the sun is in Virgo at 4 degrees. This degree shines on those who are honorable in assisting other people. So you could find yourself finally succeeding where you previously were blocked as it pertains to your image. You could also be assisting somebody, out of a pickle, or somebody could be assisting you out of a pickle. But on that day, Friday is a good day too, because the moon in your area of what you think and what you preach, long distance travel and education and skills, is trining your sign, but it also is increasing your worth because of that. It's increasing your work that you do about education and skills, what you think and preach. Even your health or where you are of service to others, what you think about that can bring you some type of blessing, or you could be feeling really good about it. But it looks to be some type of blessing. You can also be awarded a blessing during your daily routines. Okay, you might be buying a pet, some of you. You'll certainly see about it. Now, the moon in Taurus eventually is going to square Aquarius, which is your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. And it's going to be around that 8-degree mark. Of course, this can all come with restrictions and responsibility. So whatever blessing you get, okay, it's eventually going to be squared by Taurus, okay, by what you think and what you preach at work. You could see some restrictions and some responsibilities or getting into it with people at work. You might have that come up on Friday, okay, having to deal with that's when that square will kick in, having to do with social groups, goals or resources. You could have some type of square that has to do with where you are of service to other people or work and what you think and preach, or your education and skills. Okay. Now, be mindful of that. Now, on Saturday, the 28th, the sun is in Virgo at 5 degrees. You can be happy without compromising your stability or overspending. You have to think ahead, because challenges can crop up anytime as it pertains to your image, especially in career or in home and family. Okay. Someone also might stoke your inner wild on Saturday. So if you're in a relationship, you want to be mindful of that if it's not your significant other. The moon in Taurus is going to be conjunct. Now, Taurus, remember, is your area of education and skills, long distance travel, what you think and preach. It's conjunct Uranus and Taurus. It's conjunct some type of shock coming to you in that area. Okay. But it's trining your sign, and Mars in your sign. You've worked hard at something. So some type of shock is going to come to you about what you think and what you preach, your education and skills, some type of blessing. So don't squander it, because those shocking blessings can come your way on Saturday if you have those placements around that 14-degree mark, Now, let's talk about your cards. You are at the end of some type of loss, some type of defeat, some type of I don't want to necessarily say conflicts, because it might not have been conflicts, but it very well could have been conflicts. But you're at the end of this loss, defeat, or endings, and you're looking toward new beginnings. It might be dramatic or it might be harsh, but you'll move past them more easily than they appear. Okay. All right. So at first it could be something that's hard for you, but you'll move past it. This is permeating your whole week, getting over it. That's what I'm going to call your week, getting over it. Now, you have the Empress card aspecting. Now, the Empress is about, fertility, abundance, love. The Empress is about stable, committed relationships. It could be about marriage and pregnancy too. So for some of you, this could be about marriage and pregnancy. Now, you have the Page of Swords aspecting it. So it's clarifying it. The page comes in with some type of message, some type of practical advice. It could be from a mentor, or it could just be from someone, maybe even an air sign person, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, bringing you some type of practical advice. The practical advice could be good advice, but there's still several things you need to pay attention to, and you need to make sure you're researching. But this is bringing in justice. They're communicating to you about justice, something that's going to help you, okay, or maybe even get you out of a situation. For those of you who are trying to have a baby, maybe it's somebody coming in here and advising you as to marriage or home and family or a child or having a baby, and you're getting some type of good news about it, okay? Now, you also have the Five of Wands aspecting you. And the Five of Wands is about some type of disagreement, some type of contest or competition. You need to pay attention to the details and stay awake for potential complications in your endeavors, because you need to be prepared for some type of struggle or to fight for what you hold to be important. Make sure that you are the magician. You're creating at this time. You're communicating with people at this time. You have all the tools that you need at your disposal, okay, to be successful, okay? Communicate. That's very, very important for you. And with the Two of Wands aspecting, that is telling you that you need to plan for the future. Look out for future discoveries. Look out for a reliable partner that could be coming your way, or fight for that reliable partner. Conditions are favorable for assistance and progress in partnerships, even financial security, but you have to communicate. New discoveries will be encouraging, and your efforts can bring stability and be worthwhile. Okay, so that is aspecting you as well. Now, your last lump of cards that's aspecting you is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talks about some type of foresight. You're expanding, things speeding up for you, action increasing, money flowing your way. And it's coming your way because of a wish being fulfilled. Some type of wish is going to be fulfilled. Your cups are going to be 9 cups full. Okay. The next is the 10 of cups, but they call it the 9 of cups wishes fulfilled. A dream come true. Something you've been wanting materializing, good news coming your way. Okay. You're planning because this has come in, or you're planning because you get some type of communication to know that this is coming in. And this is bringing you toward your Four of Pentacles. This is bringing you some type of stability. Okay. It could be about a project, a business endeavor, or educational endeavor. You could also be healing from health issues as well, if that's, what you're worried about. But you're going to have some type of stability coming in and a wish fulfilled in some manner this week. God bless you. And I will see you guys next week. Bye now.